Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is the Narcissistic Resistance, and this resistance video is sponsored by contribution from Anonymous, and here's her story. Hi, Ollie. Please keep me anonymous. I'm hoping to speak on a subject without it coming off as cavalier or dismissive. My question is, should suicide clinics be allowed? I'm not sure exactly what you mean by a suicide clinic. When you break it down, it makes no sense that individuals have no control over their own fate. John Wayne Gacy was allowed the dignity of lethal injection, but a workaday common citizen is denied that courtesy. Their hand is forced into a shameful end that is lonely and grisly. Rather than being able to plan and say their goodbyes, their loved ones are left to pick up the pieces and deal with the shock. I heard what you said about over-explaining, and even to tell past stories seems to be overcompensating. Really, what does it matter now? The abuse tethers you to the bottom of the pool and watching you flop around, periodically holding your head underwater. Not only are you not going to win any gold medals, it takes every speck of your life energy just to not drown. Look, they berate you for not keeping up with the kids you had a coach and cheering section. The problem is they did beat me. I just didn't know it. I relate to Cotard syndrome because I feel I'm just a ghost haunting the world. I feel dead, but I'm not. I'm a TV show that should have been canceled 30 years ago, but it inexplicably keeps getting renewed for another season. This anonymous is somebody who's been on the channel for a while. The petri dish that is my family runs the gamut from addiction to suicide to murder. So is it nature or is it nurture? It's nurture. It's always nurture. In these cases, it's always nurture. I don't even care to know. I'm just tired of trying to prove worth or something to no one. All I am fighting now is myself and my own diseased brain. I'm a rat in a maze with no end. I keep scurrying as fast as I can to get effing nowhere, trying to find purpose where there is none. Society tells you if you're working and making money, then you're a productive member of society. They leave out what exactly you should work for. For money, that's only worthwhile if you have fulfillment other than the job. It's worth nothing when they're scraping you off the front of the train. The fact that I'm still that scared kid in the pool is disgusting to me. The lights are turned off, everybody is left, but I'm still struggling to keep my nose above water. Why, I don't know. I just want to let myself go under. Maybe it's because when I was a kid I was afraid of death, and now I'm begging to die. Because not only is this not living, I wouldn't even call this existing. It's limbo. It's nothing. I know if they had a place you could opt out and put yourself down legally and painlessly, I would have done it already. What's wrong with admitting defeat? They won. Any way I slice it, short of an ice pick lobotomy or electroshock, I'll never get away from myself. I'll never escape my own mind, and I don't want to do this anymore. Better to die on your feet than live on your knees, right? I hope I didn't upset anybody with this email. It just feels good to say out loud I needed this. Thanks for taking the time, Ollie, and everybody listening. And everybody for listening. Look, I get all of everything what you're saying about how you're feeling. I get it. Like, and even I have been considering for real shutting down this channel. Like just walking away from it, because a lot of the stuff that's been going on behind the scenes with just, I've been questioning, I know I help victims, but there's a good portion of the people on this channel that they are what I talk about. And it makes you question a lot of things. And I get it, you know. You have money, and money's not your happiness, because you have nothing else. And believe me, I get that. You know, I've said this the entire time about going no contact and breaking away from your abusers is very, very lonely, and that's why so many of us are introverts, because you want to avoid all this. But you can't be an introvert from your own mind, and that's the real scarlet letter that all these abusers, not even all of them, the main abusers, did to us. And they leave you in these mental prisons where you can't get out. And it's like Anonymous, she explains it very well. You're struggling just to keep your nose above water. And, and I was getting to the point myself where I always said I'd never, ever, ever kill myself. Never. It's not like, other than when I was 15 and all that shit with my parents and my friends' parents stood up for me. It was never suicide for me. It was, with my health and chest pains. I was like, you don't know. Well, is just because I'm eating like shit, or am I actually having a heart attack? And when you stop caring, well, if it's a heart attack, cool. And that's where I said, no, this can't happen. Because I made this video in the past about suicide. You kill yourself, they win. Bottom line, they win. They haven't already won because you're still alive, believe it or not. I know that's hard to believe and hard to accept, and you don't want to when you're feeling so shitty like you're still at the bottom of that pool. But it's the God's honest truth. Killing yourself it gives them, it's their ultimate gift, because they're still going to suck up that pity supply on your name for themselves, what they could never give you in life. And what do you think? If there was a suicide clinic and you made arrangements, who are you going to make arrangements with? Exactly. So you're making these arrangements. Again, you're still trying. What I really think this is you still trying to hang on to one shred if they knew I wanted to fucking die. If they knew I wanted to die and it was readily available that you could fucking go to a place and do that. And you think that would wake them up and that would make them realize it won't. It won't. And when it doesn't, then you'll find out if you really want to die or not. Killing yourself is their ultimate victory. Because once you're dead and you can't fight back, you can't prove them wrong. They can do and say anything. Yeah, they do and say anything now, but at least you're there to counterbalance. At least you're there to push back. At least you're there to say, hey, I'm here saying this is wrong and they're fucked up. You kill yourself, they can put whatever they want on you. You never die on your feet by killing yourself. And only you can put yourself on your knees. Nobody can put you on your knees. You're on your knees now because you're choosing to be on your knees. And nobody kills themselves standing. Those are lies you tell yourself to make it okay. They don't. They don't care. They won't care about your death until it's useful to them. They won't care about why, how, why you were so broken, what happened. No, because they know what the answer is. You follow through with something like that, they win. That's aside from the suicide clinics is ridiculous. For any reason. Now, I think if you got some kind of terminal disease, like you got stage 4 and you are like that, like, and you're just suffering, yeah, there should be some way to ease you out. But for this, for the mental stuff, for what we deal with, no. No, that's their victory. That's the easy way out. I get it, man. Other than Charlene, I got nobody. Nobody. Because I don't trust anyone. No family left. Nothing. I chose it because that's better off. Does it still mean it's not completely sad and completely depressing? It's not something to kill yourself over. I mean, I get it. I understand the feeling, the deadness of just feeling like you just can't move forward. I feel like that. It's been the last 6 years of my life. But you have to. Once you're gone, that's what they're waiting for at this point. They're waiting for us to off ourselves. They're waiting for it. You're not on your knees. You're not. So, that's really the best I can do with that. I hope. Listen, just when you watch this, just let me know you're all right, because this is very, very concerning, to say the least. But I don't know if it's a sign or not. I mean, I had a very long conversation with Charlene yesterday about all this, about what the resistance continues. So, thank you for another contribution and story. I hope this resonates. I hope you're hearing what I'm telling you here. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any opinions or advice in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, a narcissist you'd like to expose, you'd like to set up Skype, a phone call, have a private video made, or a Facebook live chat, or you'd like to sponsor a video like this for someone who needs help and can't afford it, or just make a contribution to the channel in general to keep it supported, growing, and successful, because this channel survives 100% on contributions from all of you. Without you guys, all this goes away. So if you like what you see here and you want to see more videos like this, you know what to do with the PayPal and email links in the description box. Also, please like and share this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and be sure to click the subscription bell to be notified of all my video uploads. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been the Narcissistic Resistance.